Jenny is jogging in a park with her father. She observes some quadrilateral-like shapes in the park, but she is unable to identify one such shape. This is because she is aware only with quadrilaterals such as trapezium and kite and their respective properties. Her father tells her that the quadrilateral that she is unable to identify is actually a parallelogram, but she wants to know more about it. Can you help her in this regard? As the name suggests, it has something to do with parallel lines. When both pairs of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are parallel, then it is called a parallelogram. Here, the side PQ is parallel to the side SR, and the side QR is parallel to the side PS. We have already learnt about isosceles trapezium. Let us form a parallelogram using this isosceles trapezium. From the vertex A, draw a perpendicular to side DC, intersecting it at point E. Now from the point E, draw a line which joins it to the midpoint F of side AD. Now cut out the triangle DEF. Flip this triangle and place it alongside AF. This way, you will get a parallelogram with the same area. Now we will obtain a parallelogram with the help of an activity using two different rectangular cardboard strips. First, place one strip horizontally on a sheet of paper and draw lines along its edges. Now place the other strip in slant position over the lines drawn and draw two more lines along its edges. These four lines enclose a quadrilateral. This is made up of two pairs of parallel lines. So, if we cut this closed figure, we get a parallelogram. Paste this on another sheet of paper and label this parallelogram as ABCD. Draw its two diagonals and name their point of intersection as O. Let's move further and define various elements of a parallelogram. The parallelogram has a total of 8 elements, which are 4 sides and 4 angles. Two pairs of opposite sides are AB and DC, AD and BC. Two pairs of opposite angles are angle A and angle C, angle B and angle D. Four pairs of adjacent sides are AB and BC, BC and CD, CD and DA, DA and AB. Four pairs of adjacent angles are angle A and angle B, angle B and angle C, angle C and angle D, angle D and angle A. Let's learn two important properties of a parallelogram. The opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal in length, that is, AB is equal to DC and AD is equal to BC. The opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal in measure, that is, angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equal to angle D. To verify these two properties, take two identical set squares of angles 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. Place these set squares adjacently to form a parallelogram as shown here. We can observe that in this parallelogram, the opposite sides are equal in length and opposite angles are equal in measure. To strengthen this idea, we consider a parallelogram ABCD as shown here. Observe that in triangles ABD and CDB, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Because these are alternate interior angles formed by the diagonal BD as transversal with the parallel lines AB and DC. Similarly, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Also, BD is common to both the triangles. Thus, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CDB by ASA congruency criterion. Then, by using CPCT, we have AB is equal to DC and AD is equal to BC. Also, angle A is equal to angle C. Further, angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 4 implies that angle 1 plus angle 4 is equal to angle 2 plus angle 3, which gives angle D is equal to angle B. We now turn our attention to adjacent angles of a parallelogram. Observe that angle A and angle D are interior angles on the same side of the transversal AD formed by the parallel lines AB and DC. So, here angle A and angle D form a pair of supplementary angles. In a similar way, we have three more pairs of supplementary angles: angle A and angle B and angle C, angle D and angle C. This verifies another important property of a parallelogram, which states that the adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. We will now verify one last property of a parallelogram, which says that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. This can be proved by paper folding. For this, take a cutout of a parallelogram ABCD exactly like the one in the figure. Now, fold the parallelogram placing the point C on point A to find the midpoint of diagonal AC. You can observe that this midpoint of diagonal AC coincides with the point O. This means that the diagonal BD bisects the diagonal AC. Similarly, the diagonal AC bisects the diagonal BD. Let us verify this property mathematically. Mark the angles in the figure as shown here. Observe that in triangles AOB and COD, angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 4 because these are alternate interior angles. Also, AB is equal to DC being the opposite sides of a parallelogram. So, triangle AOB is congruent to triangle COD by ASA congruency criterion. Thus, by using CPCT, we have AO is equal to OC, BO is equal to OD. This verifies that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Let us have a quick recap of what we have learned. A parallelogram is a type of quadrilateral in which both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. The four important properties of a parallelogram are given here.